Hello, I'm Tripwyre and welcome back to my playthrough of Demon Souls Remake. We left off here in the smithing grounds, and I teased you about what was beyond this door. Spoiler alert, it's some enemies. It's not a spoiler, we already heard them. Let's go on through. We're going to continue with the level, jumping right in here. I apologize. Ah, shit, I forgot about him. I forgot what was through that door. I'm an idiot. I'm not using magic against this guy like I should be. I'm an idiot. Come down the steps. I was all caught up thinking about what I was going to talk about, and I forgot what was actually happening in the game. I was about to say I've played 3 different games since I last recorded this. I hopped on RuneScape for a bit last night. Today I was continuing Horizon Zero Dawn, and then I just tried out Cook Serve Delicious 2, as chosen by a random wheel picker thing for my Twitch series that's going on. Don't forget to check out my stream, by the way. Link in the description, blah blah blah. So I was like, oh god, I gotta play this game that I literally recorded some of yesterday, but it was 3 different games ago, so you know, Souls games are like riding a bike, it's fine, but I was kind of thinking to myself, oh god, what if I can't play? What if I'm trying to use the wrong controls because of Horizon Zero Dawn? But it's fine. Instead, I was just not paying attention like a dum-dum. This is the room I was thinking of. Pretty good opportunity usually to pick up some materials, but we weren't lucky enough to get any drops. That's fine. So right out here is the next part of the level. Immediately to the left, we're going to have a crystal lizard, and I think we might be able to just cast at it with magic until it's dead. Let's see. It can't really go anywhere. Only problem is if it gets out of range for us. We are good. So the reason I like to do that is because if you try to come after it, whoops, if you try to come after it with melee, you get around this corner, and there's all these enemies here, which wouldn't normally be a problem. A lot of the time you can take out a crystal lizard with some minor evasiveness before you'd get hit, but those 2 guys at the back there throw boulders similar to the NPCs at the beginning of the smithing grounds, making it extremely difficult to kill that crystal lizard and also stay alive. So what you want to do is take a right and smash through these barrels and come up the stairs here. Just because I want to do everything though and show off, or not everything, but almost everything, you know, and show off items and stuff, we're going to go across here. Now this set of planks is going to break. You've got 1 chance to get across. You just run and roll before they fall. Get yourself the Great Club weapon and some souls. So the Great Club is also present in the Dark Souls, I believe. So it's an A scaling with strength. Really good. It requires 20 strength, and we're not going to be using that, of course. But if you want a free strength weapon, there it is. So of course that thing broke. We can't just get back across. Unfortunately, we have to drop down and make our way back up there. So just give me 1 moment. We'll be there in a minute. Sorry, I'm a little bit scrambled today. Like I've been in a really gamey mood. And I don't mean like the flavor of certain wildlife, like rabbit. I mean like like I said, I've been playing a lot of different games. I've been feeling like gaming. I've been working on my series, making progress. I finished 2 indie games from my list in the last day, and that felt good. But at the same time, I've also been extremely tired lately. The last 2 weeks, I've been exhausted no matter how much sleep I get. Last night, I slept a lot. I slept great, but still exhausted. Like I said, it's been annoying. Like, no matter what I do, always tired. So, now we are above that little pathway here, overlooking all the enemies. So, just drop down here, loot these items, and then we can take these guys out from the far side. Which is, of course, going to be superior. Because the dickheads that throw... I'm so sorry about how loud this is. I hope you can still hear me. The dickheads that throw these rocks are facing the wrong way. And they won't throw nothing at us. Magic is just crazy against these guys. I'm just gonna doink each of them once. Well, he got in the way. Finish him off with a little bit of scimitar action. I missed. Bye. Bye. Alright, cool. Now we can pick up what we got from the crystal lizard safely. Pure spider stone, chunk, and shards. Again, there are a ton of different upgrade materials in this game, and I don't remember off the top of my head what each type is used for, so you're gonna have to look into that on your own time, I'm afraid. So now we are above the area we came from. So right off to the left there is the like lava pit with those lizards in it, and we went down and through the fog door right there. We are getting to the home stretch of this stage. Pretty soon we'll be encountering the boss. Some more lizards. Just go ahead and zap them off the wall real quick. Can I target that one? Yeah. So it's better than having them drop down on us. Okay, well, yeah, alright. They're pretty quick. Once they can like effectively target you, they'll jump at you right away. And as you saw there, I didn't even get the jump attack done to me. I just took fire damage from making contact with them. So, dangerous little enemies. Not great. Don't recommend messing with them any more than you have to. Speaking of enemies I don't like, below us are some more wolves. There's one. That's lucky that we were able to like put our arm right over the railing and hit him. Wolf enemies are such a pain, and there are a few more down here, so... They are a little buggy, the AI is a little buggy, they're below me. There's one. It's gonna try to hit me from underneath, and because of its jumping attack, it actually can when I'm standing on the ramp here, so just be careful. Use photo mode, track them if you want, do stuff like this. Also, I have it mapped so that when I press right on the touchpad, it immediately opens up the camera, which is not the default, but you can change that in the game settings. Oh, I hit the railing. Alright, well, we're gonna try to come down here and get him to... Ow, see, I actually got hit, which is just baloney. It's just such a pain, man. It's like they intentionally made him as buggy as possible to give you a hard time. Come on. Nah, I can't cast over that. Just fuck off, man. Just fuck you. Just fuck you. Where are you going? Dick. Dick? Are you shitting me, dog? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the hardest I've ever struggled to kill these wolves in my life. I've played through this area so many times. Holy fuck. That has never been more difficult for me. That wolf had some fucking maneuvers, dude. He was ducking under my magic every time, interrupting my magic cast. What a dick. What a dick. Man, I'll take the dog enemies in Dark Souls any day over these fuckers. Alright, but we're almost to that lever we saw in the last episode. Right down here, we got some more standard enemies to deal with. And that'll do it. That was a little cool thing there. I swapped weapons and it actually canceled my cast time, so I just shot immediately after switching. I don't fully understand how that works, but it's pretty interesting. Nice. One sharpstone shard. Alright, not that nice. Another soul item and lucky drop. Nice. And remember we shot the guy from down there when we first got to this area, so there would be another guy right here, but we already killed him. Go ahead and crank this. Get another little cutscene. And you'll now see how we will be able to proceed through this area. Because it diverts the water to the area that was full of lava from before. And because the map design is good, we can just drop right down and head on over there. Do this little loop again. And here we are. So, I'm right down here. Drop down here if you'd like to get a ring. I think this is the poison resistance ring. Yeah. Grab these items, and then we're gonna head straight to the boss. Alright. There's just a couple more enemies between us and the boss. The rest of this stretch should be very easy if you've, or relatively easy, if you've cleared so far up to this point. This should be no problem to get from here to the boss. Really shouldn't. So again, we get an official who shoots fireballs and tons of barrels, so just let him destroy the barrels, stay away from the flames. Pretty easy stuff. Chain reaction, so careful of that. It's very easy for him to splash his magic attack on any object around him. You know, beams, whatever, so just let him fire and miss, and then attack. Just punish. You know, standard soul stuff. We got his pants. So it's pretty hard not to get the full official set through in your normal playthrough, but just pay attention, and if you want to do all the NPC quest lines, specifically save Yuria the Witch, you're going to need the full official set. You can get it at any time, and just if you kill all the officials you encounter, you're going to get it. Yeah, there's a dude who'll drop down on us. That boulder I don't think hurts you. I've run right through it and taken no damage before, but I don't know if it was a fluke. But either way, just be aware. Alright, those are the only two enemies. Now it is just going to be us and the boss. Before we head down there, though, there's an item up here that you're going to want to grab if you are using a magic wielding character like I am. Come over here and pick up this. It's the Crisp Blade. It might look familiar to you if you've played RuneScape, because it looks just like the Keris, and they are both, they both have the same, like, I don't know if it's the same mythology. I think they're like a historical actual weapon, but, oh, I can't wield it? Oh, I don't have high enough magic? Really? My magic is 15, and I almost upgraded it to 16 as well. That's stupid. I don't know if it'll still work. It might. So in any case, the only reason I wanted it is because when it's wielded, it increases your magic damage. Not sure if it's still going to be the case, given that I don't have the stats for it, but basically if I have that in my offhand and my catalyst and I'm casting spells, I'll deal a little bit more damage than if I'm wielding my shield or anything else. So if you're using a magic character, grab that on your way by. No reason not to. We don't need this anymore. We're going to put it back to that. And I am going to go ahead and equip Aged Spice. The Aged Spice, remember, is the way you regain magic points, or stamina. Not stamina, mana. My bad. So anyway, this is the fog door for the boss. The boss of this area is called the Armor Spider. Oh shit. There's an item over here. I don't know if I ever got this before. Did I? Firestone Chunk. I don't think I've ever seen that item before. I never noticed. Oh yeah, you can see in the top left, you can see the bonus. When I unequip it, it goes away. So I'm still getting the magic boost. Even if I can't use the dagger, that's fine. Cool. So, this boss is really cool. I'm going to show you how you can fight it with magic very, very easily, but I'm also going to show you first how to fight it with melee. So you're in this tunnel, and you can't really get around it. It's too big. So you're going to want to learn the dodge timings. Dodge those webs because they'll make you really, really, really slow until you get hit by some other attack. Ow. Sorry, I didn't dodge in time. So I'm just showing you what kind of attacks he does if you're at range. My dodge timing is ass. To make things easy, go right here to the left, and the fire attacks will all miss you. The webs will still hit you, though. See, now I got webs on me. Oh, well, now I can't dodge with the webs on me. Alright, well, now I've been hit by a fire attack, so now I can. So let's go up and get him to do some melee attacks. I can't believe that hit me. So there's one. You can also dodge at the end of that. Like so. But what you really want to punish is when he does this. Like so, and then back off again, wait for him to do it again. dodge through that. If you don't have 100% block shield, punish again. That's all there is to it for the melee strat. Now when he does this, you want to run away. He's filling the cave up with gas to set it on fire. And it goes really far. So now what we're going to do is the magic way. Where we go back to that safe spot on the left I was just showing you. We're still going to get hit by the webs, but that's fine. Target him. The fire is going to blow up right in front of us. And just cast your little heart out with magic. If your mana gets low, just use a spice. You can dodge these webs if you want to, but they don't do much damage. The fire is the main problem, and yeah. So, armor spider, not a big deal. It took me a while to figure out what to do when I did my first blind playthrough. Just because I was trying to get around him. You know, most enemies in Souls games, if you stay behind them, they can't do a ton to you. Not the case here. You can't really get around him. But he only has so many attacks. The fire ones can't hit you if you're in that safe spot. And also, the dodge timing on his ranged attacks aren't that hard to learn. And when you're up at a certain range, he only does 3 attacks. The swipe where he has this crossed claws, the one where he just slams straight down and you can punish, or he'll set the cave on fire. That's like all he can do when you're in melee range. So, not that bad. We got the hard demon soul, and before I go anywhere, I'm going to run forward and kill that crystal lizard. So everything gets stronger each time you enter the next area of a level. So I'm not dealing as much damage to this crystal lizard. And I'm going to take more damage from and deal less damage to this guy. See, didn't even take out half his health this time because this is the same enemy type. Or no, it was half, okay. But they're stronger. Also be careful of these, they blow up. But they hurt other stuff. Wow, look at my health. Wow, look at I almost just fucking died. I actually forgot that they don't both blow up together, like the cart of the second one gets blown up, but the orb hovers above it still and can be triggered separately. When you start going down that path, that third cart will start rumbling on down here. Alright, we're gonna fall back to the Nexus here and spend our souls before I do something stupid like that again and die with them. Not really about loss of souls so much as it is I don't want to waste a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Alright, so now we're back. We upgrade anymore? We sure can. Scimitar plus 5. Still need more large Sharpstone shards for plus 6, that's fine. Let's go ahead and put some shit away to lighten our burden. Just spam that X button. And we're going to get rid of the steel shield. We won't be using that. Too heavy. Don't need these for now. I never use elixirs. I have magic spells, so I don't really need that so much. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you're doing a spellcaster build, save your boss souls. Don't use them. Because there's an NPC, there are multiple NPCs that you have to save that become spell vendors, and they require you to trade boss souls for them. So hang on to these if you're playing a spellcaster. If you're playing a melee build, there's not a lot of use for them other than for the souls, but we're going to hang on to those. Alright, hello. Definitely going to level this up a couple times. We'll get Dex. Our endurance is quite low. There we go. Definitely a nice little bump up there. And I'm actually I'm close to another level up, so I'm just gonna use some of these You get quite a few consumable souls as you go through the game. So I'm going to leave the boss souls alone, but use up those. Save one just in case. So level up a bit more. Yeah, that seems about right. I am finished, thank you. Alright, so now we have the magic level, so we don't have that stupid warning, and if we really want to, we can attack with this as the offhand, but mainly we just picked it up for the magic damage bonus. So, now I need to decide what we're going to do next. So we could go back to the Lord's Path, we could continue in the tunnel. I don't think we're going to continue in the tunnel, necessarily. Well, we could. Honestly, Flame Lurker as a magic character is not so bad. Nah, I think we're definitely going to go Lord's Path. I want to show off the Tower Knight. Tower Knight's an incredible, well, not super interesting, but like incredible looking fight. The remake really shines on the Tower Knight's cool, like glowy animations and effects. So we got some more phalanx enemies here. As you can see, he didn't actually throw a spear at me until I hit him because the thief ring made it so that I wasn't actually fully detected yet. Another one to the left here. Wow, okay. That one almost threaded the needle and hit me. Shards. Oh, they can drop hardstone shards too. I thought they could only drop sharpstone. That's cool. Wow, I fucked that up. Alright, we've got some more up here. Oh, I should be switching to this so I get extra magic damage. Why didn't I do that before? Ah, it still doesn't one-shot. And there's one more at the end there. It's hard to see, but it's there. Okay, couldn't quite hit him before the spear attack, but it hit the railing instead anyway. So, there's a couple more items we can grab. One is right up here. And then come down around the side. We'll get an item, and also we'll see our boy Estrava again.
Hello, look at me. Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for
So actually, he gives you a little warning about the dragon. Although, I mean, it'll look familiar. It looks just like before. You're running across what looks like a bridge or whatever. The ground is scorched. It's not really... If you've played Dark Souls 1, then you probably would be able to guess there's a dragon coming up. Because, hey look, already scorched stuff. Oh, and we can hear it. So same deal. You know, aggro it, but then back off. There he is. There's our boy. So, you know, make your run for it. Don't stop, because you will get burned. No problem. No problem. Some more grass. I'm gonna go for that one in the middle as well. I love how the fire affects the environment in this game. And the remake is so pretty. We picked up the winged spear. I've heard the winged spear is actually a good dex weapon, just because of the spear moveset. I've never actually really used it. I've already upgraded the scimitar, so we're just gonna stick with it. So the way forward is to keep going, but we're actually gonna divert a little bit here. Go down the side path. However, we're gonna do that in the next episode because I kind of forgot that after I loaded into this next area, I was going to call it an episode and then start the next one. So, man, Drake, you sure are loud. Thanks for watching. Don't forget the things and stuff in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.